Hey guys, welcome back. So before I start, I'm just going to point out the obvious. I'm not in my normal setting. If you're not familiar with my videos, this is a little bit bland for me, but this is just a temporary thing. I'm just filming here today for the time being because my room is kind of in a bit of disarray at the moment. But anyway, today's video is going to be a current beauty favorites video. I haven't done a beauty favorites video in about a year now, so I thought it was time to just sit down and chat with you guys about what I have been loving and the products that have kind of just won over my heart. A lot of these products are kind of staples in my collection, and then a few fun things here and there like blushes and lipsticks that I switch out interchangeably. But a lot of these products are staple products for me and products that I've been using, I would say, for the past 4 to 6 months. So if you want to see what I have been loving for the past few months, then just stick around. So if you're familiar with the beauty industry, I'm sure you've noticed that color correcting has kind of become a trend. I can't 100% get behind it, but I do some sort of color correcting. I am Italian, my circles are hereditary, there's nothing I can do about them, so I do use a color corrector, and the one that I've been using I picked up at Target. It's by the brand Pixi. This is their Corrector Concentrate. I can see this being a dupe for the Becca corrector, honestly. It's the same idea. It's a salmon toned corrector that's really going to help cancel out any dark circles that you may have underneath of your eyes. Correctors work differently than concealers because a lot of them have a salmon undertone or an orange undertone depending on what product you purchase. This does have more so of a salmon undertone, and they work differently than regular concealers because if you notice, when you apply concealer underneath of your eyes and try to cancel out any darkness, it creates more of a gray shadow underneath of your eye more so than cancels anything out. So the salmon tones of this corrector are really going to help cancel out any sort of darkness. I concentrate mine mostly on the inner corners of my eye right here, and I even take it up onto the corners of close to where my eyelids start because that's where a lot of my darkness is. So I just concentrate it on the areas that I need it. Because of the consistency, I don't like to put it underneath my whole under eye. The texture of this is kind of like a Vaseline, but a little bit thicker and a little bit more dense. So you have to be careful with how much product you use. Depending on how much product I use determines what tool I use to blend this out. If I apply too much, I will use a beauty blender. If I use just enough, I will blend this out with my Morphe G2, which is my favorite brush for blending out concealer. Once it's blended in, I'll put my regular highlighting concealer over top, and my dark circles are completely gone. This product does have an iridescence to it, so it's going to have some light reflecting properties as well, so it's going to make your eyes look brighter as well as correct the dark circles. This has a lot of beneficial vitamins in it as well. It has vitamins A, C, and E. They're all antioxidants, so it's really going to help protect the skin under your eyes. It's going to help nourish your skin and protect it from aging. If you haven't tried the Becca corrector yet, I would definitely recommend picking this one up by Pixi. It is about $13, so it's much more affordable than that, and it's easy to get. You can buy it on Target's website or in store. Next, I have a collection of blushes to talk about. I have 2 here with me, but the whole range is absolutely incredible. And if you are a follower of my channel, you will know that I love City Color Cosmetics bronzers, and I've used their blushes in a couple of my videos already, but I wanted to talk about them in a favorites video. So I have 2 here. These are the Be Matte blushes, and I love the fact that they're matte. These are super pigmented blushes, so you have to be a little bit careful when you use them and use a lighter hand. I would suggest just tapping your brush into them and then applying and go from there. They're really easy to blend out and they're really buildable, so you won't have any issues with pigmentation or anything like that. These last a really long time as well. I work 3 12-hour days, so they wear from the time that I apply them in the morning to the time I take my makeup off at night. The texture and quality of these blushes is really nice. They're very silky to the touch. They're very soft and easily blendable. These are really affordable as well. These you can buy at Five Below for $3, I think, and they are on City Color's website for about $5. I do have a coupon code below for 10% off your total purchase. If you use the code NicoleL on their website, again, you can get 10% off. I highly recommend these blushes. They have a great variety of color shades. They have shades that will suit every skin tone. The 2 that I have here are Toasted Coconut. This is Toasted Coconut right here. It's a really nice warm bronze shade, and these are my favorite types of blushes to wear. I just love them on my skin tone, especially when I'm a little bit paler. I love the look of a warm bronze blush on my skin. I just think it looks so much more natural, and you can really pair this with any sort of look that you want. It's a very versatile blush. I think if you're a little bit medium to a deeper skin tone, this won't work well for you, but if you do have fair skin and you like that warm bronze blush shade, I would definitely recommend Toasted Coconut. And I also have another one to share with you guys. This is Papaya. This is a very nice warm peachy melon shade. I love this in the summertime with really tan skin. It looks beautiful. Again, all of these blushes are obviously matte. This is their Be Matte blush line. Another reason why I love City Color Cosmetics so much is they are a cruelty-free brand, so that you can feel good about when you're purchasing from them as well. I do try and look for cruelty-free brands, so City Color Cosmetics is definitely one of those brands, so definitely check out their blushes. I really love their bronzers. I talked about my bronzers in a video. I think it was my February favorites or March favorites from last year. I'll link that down below, but I always use them in tutorials, so definitely check out the City Color Be Matte bronzers and blushes. The next product I have to share is a makeup palette, and it is from Morphe. This is the 35K palette. I purchased this when I bought the Morphe 350 palette when it finally was in stock, and I have to say I reach for this more than the 350 palette. I know people are going crazy over the 350 palette, but this one I love a little bit more. I think I like it because it has a mix of warm and cooler tones to it. The 350 palette is a lot of warm shades, which I love, but I love the fact that this contains the cooler shades down here at the bottom as well. I've been gravitating towards cooler shades for some reason more recently. I know we're approaching the summer months, but I don't know, I want to play with cooler shadows, so I think that's why I love this so much. I love that they have a mix of different finishes. They have mattes, satins, shimmers. The pigmentation of these shimmer shadows are really nice, and the matte one as well. Some of the matte ones are a little bit patchy, you have to work with, but I mean, for the most part, a lot of them do have really great pigmentation. So for the past couple of months, I've been using a drugstore brow product, and I've been using the NYX Micro Brow. This is a really, really great drugstore brow option. The point of it is really thin and really fine, so it's really easy to create a natural looking brow. I use this today. I use this pretty much every day, and the shade that I have is in Ash Brown. I love this because it's an ashier brown, obviously by the name, but it doesn't have any red undertones. I find that with a lot of, especially drugstore products, there's the brunettes that have a lot of red undertones in them. This has no red in it whatsoever, so if you are a deeper, darker brunette, I would definitely try this out. It definitely suits my hair much better than any of the other brow products out there. I actually like this more than the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. This is a lot less creamy than the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I find that when I use the EBates Brow Wiz, I end up with product in places I don't want it because it's so creamy, and it kind of just glides right on, and it's hard to get control of. I feel like this, you have much more control over where the product is going, so I think it's a lot more foolproof in that sense. The only complaint I would have about this product is the spoolie. It doesn't grab the hairs as nicely as I would like it to. It's a little bit flimsy, so I just use one from Morphe, I think it is. It's just an angle brush with the spoolie on the end, so I just use that. That's my only complaint about it though, but if you're looking for a more affordable and a little bit less creamy option to the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, I would definitely check out the NYX Micro Brow. The next few products I have are lip products. The first one I want to talk about is a lip pencil. This is the NYX Retractable Lip Liner in the shade Natural. I feel like all of my lip liners are called Nude, Bare, Natural. It's just a trend that I can't seem to get away from. So this is their retractable lip liner in Nude. The formula of these is a little bit creamier than the NYX lip pencils, but I love both equally the same. When this sets, it is a little bit drying on the lips, but it glides on really smoothly. It doesn't apply patchy. It just applies really well. It blends really easily. This shade in particular is a nude brown shade. I like to use this to deepen up any lighter lipsticks if I want to go for a little bit of a darker brown lip. I like to use lip pencils primarily not just to hold my lipstick in place, but to manipulate the shades of my lipsticks if I want to play around with them. So this is the NYX Lip Retractable Lip Pencil in the shade Natural. Next, I want to talk about my favorite everyday lipstick. This is ColourPop's Cookie Lippy Stick. This is a really just nice nude natural shade. This is what it looks like. It kind of has a little bit of a pinky peach undertone, but this is great for everyday wear. I do like to pair this with the NYX lip liner if I want to deepen it up a bit, but if I want to just throw on a lipstick without any fuss and no lip liner, this is a really nice shade to do so. This is a matte finish. The ColourPop matte finishes I find are unlike any other matte finish lipstick that I own. They feel like a satin on their lips, but they appear to be matte. I know they just came out with their Matte X lippy stick, so I'm really interested to see how those feel and finish on the lips. But again, I have really dry lips, so anything that doesn't feel matte on my lips but appears to be matte is a winner in my book. These are just really comfortable to wear on the lips. You don't feel like you're wearing anything. I love this for everyday wear, like I said, or a really nice smoky eye with bronze skin. This is a great everyday neutral shade. The next product I have to talk about is a gloss, and I feel like no one talks about glosses anymore, but I just love a nice glossy lip in the summertime. So I was shopping at Kohl's and I was looking through the Little Rock products that they have, and I always wanted to try their lip products. I don't have any, or I didn't have any up until a couple of months ago. So I bought one of their matte lippy crayon kind of things. I wasn't a real big fan of it, so I picked up a lip gloss. This is their Alter Ego lip gloss in the shade Socialite. This is a really nice nude milky pink shade. This is exactly what I was looking for when it came to the shade that I was looking for. Sometimes I have so many brown lip products that I just want a nice baby pink lip. Just swipe on some lip gloss and you're good to go. This is exactly that shade. This has a really nice pigmentation. It goes on evenly. It's a no fuss lip gloss. Sometimes I feel like with the NYX butter glosses, not to compare the two, but I have to work at it to get an even application. It kind of goes on patchy. This goes on really smoothly. It goes opaque all the way across the lips, and again, it's just a no fuss lip product. They have a ton of really nice shades, and again, the pigmentation of these is really nice. It is a higher end lip gloss, but the price point isn't that high end. I think it's like $17 or $18, which I know is still a lot for a lip gloss, but at the same time, there are lip glosses out there that are like $25 to $30. So if you're looking for a higher end lip gloss, I would definitely check out the Lorac lip glosses. Next, I have a pair of eyelashes that I want to talk about. These are the Eylure number 126s, and I love even just the packaging of the Eylure lashes. You can get these at Ulta. They are a really dramatic spiky lash. I'll show you a close-up because these are coming to the end of their lifespan. I've worn these like 5 or 6 times already. They're still in pretty good shape, but they have like mascara all over them and everything. But these are nice if you're looking for something dramatic. They have a crisscross style at the base, and then again, they're just really spiky, but they're fluttery at the same time. So if you're looking for a dramatic lash, I would check out the 126s. The Eylure range has a really wide variety of different types of lashes. They have more natural lashes and then more dramatic ones like these. The next 2 items I have to share are skincare items. I do want to do a whole separate video on my skincare routine. I haven't decided if I'm going to do a routine type of video or a sit down and talk to you kind of video. If you guys have a preference, let me know in the comment section below. I could have included every single product of my skincare routine in this video, but again, I do want to do a whole separate video. But this product that I'm going to talk about was just a standout complete MVP of my skincare routine. I discovered it a couple of months ago, and I have never been more happy with a skincare product than I am with this. This is the nip+fab Glycolic Fix Overnight Purifying Gel. I was on the hunt for a product with glycolic acid in it after I heard Desi Perkins talk about it on her Snapchat. She attributed glycolic acid to the clarity of her skin and just the overall balance and skin tone of her skin. So of course I went right out to try and find something because that girl's skin is damn near perfect. So I was going through the aisles of CVS and I was walking down the skincare aisle and I saw the brand nip+fab. I've never heard of it before. Apparently it's been in Ulta for some time now. Kylie Jenner is like the brand ambassador for it. But what I noticed about it was that they had a whole glycolic acid range. So they have an exfoliator, they have a cleanser, they have this product and another serum, which I don't know the name of, and they have glycolic acid pads. So after a lot of debating back and forth about which product I should get, I decided to get this Glycolic Fix. And if you're unfamiliar with glycolic acid, what it is, it's a topical exfoliant. It's not in a scrub form, so this is a gel-like texture, and it's meant to remove dead skin cells and allow for new skin cells to resurface. So it's really good for anti-aging. It's a good alternative to harsh scrubs that can actually do more damage and good. So if you're sensitive to exfoliating scrubs, I would try a glycolic acid product. Within a week of using this product, I noticed a huge difference in my skin. My biggest concern is clogged pores. pores. I get a lot of texture in this area of my face, and this helps to just suck out all the gunk that's in my pores. This contains 4% glycolic acid. Compared to other glycolic acid products out there, it's a pretty low percentage. I know a lot of them normally have around 10%. This is working well for me so far, but if I find I need to up the percentage, I will be in search for something with a little bit more glycolic acid to the product. This also has vitamin B3, so it's going to help the overall skin tone correct as well. It's going to make your skin tone more even, as well as the texture. I think what helps this product help my skin so much is the fact that it has salicylic acid in it as well, which is really going to draw out any sebum, dirt, oil within the pores and help clear out those pores and help make your skin texture more even. This does have a slight scent to it, not a chemically scent, not an artificial scent by any means, but it kind of smells like a grapefruit. It works and it's effective, so I'm going to keep buying this. I do want to mention that this replaced a $70 product of mine. I was using something called Celnique Skin Action Sebum Gel. That was $70. When I started buying it, it was $52, but every time I had to go buy it, they just upped the price. So I'm so happy that I found this. This was $15. This is empty right now. I have a second bottle at home waiting to be opened, but I'm so thrilled with this product. The fact that this is a fraction of what a higher end skincare product would do. This is working 10 times better, and it's $15. So check out the nip+fab range. They also have other lines. They have a Kale Fix line, which is supposed to help with moisture. They have a Dragon's Blood line, which is supposed to help with skin plumping and firming. This is my only product from them, but I definitely want to try out more products from them. This next product is an oldie but a goodie. It's a rediscovery for me. I've had this sitting in my drawer for who knows how long now, but this is the Josie Maran 100% pure argan oil. I've been using this for the skin around my eyes. This winter did such a number on the skin around my eyes. They became so dry. The skin on my lids became kind of scaly and like cracked looking. Applying eyeshadow was a nightmare. I hated the way everything looked on me, and even my under eyes got so dry that fine lines started to appear that were never there before. So I was dying for something to provide moisture back to the skin around my eyes. So I decided to try this. I'll apply this either on its own, or I will put a few drops in with whatever eye cream that I'm using. Either way, I like it. It absorbs nicely into the skin. I will use this at the nighttime, and I will use this in the morning. If I use it in the morning, I'll let it sit for about 20 minutes just to really absorb into my skin, and then I apply makeup over top of it with no problem. This is again 100% pure argan oil, so it's really meant to condition and heal the skin. I haven't used this on my skin overall just because my skin has become so sensitive to certain products. I get clogged pores so easily now, so I'm very careful with what I put all over my skin, but I know a lot of people like to add this to their foundation to help make it a little bit more dewy, or just apply it before they put on their foundation as a moisturizer. All I know is this really helped the under eye area of my skin. I noticed the fine lines started to go away, and my under eye started to feel a lot more hydrated. So this is the Josie Maran Pure Argan Oil. Alright, so that wraps up this round of my current beauty obsession. Let me know in the comment section if you like this video, if you want me to do more frequent beauty favorite videos. I will definitely be down. I don't think I have enough of a stash to do a monthly beauty favorites. I think sometimes they're a little too much. It's a little bit of an overload. I do want to do them every couple of months though, just let you know what I've really been loving and not a random product here and there that I just need to throw in for a beauty favorites. I really want to share with you guys what I absolutely love, so let me know in the comment section below if you want to see more of these. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can stay up to date on all my upcoming content. Let me know in the comment section below also what you have been loving. I would love to hear your recommendations if there's anything I should try for a future current beauty favorites video. And as always, keep up with me on social media. My links are always posted down below, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!